So.
Okay, 5-minute break.
Alright.
Just FYI, too.
Oh, well, you can pick up the DoorDash while you're on break, then. Take your time.
Well, yeah. I'm just, I don't know when it's gonna get here. It's supposed to get here at 2:40, so.
What time is it right now? Okay, maybe. Okay. Well, you guys have been traveling, so nothing terribly strenuous.
Yeah, I gotta leave in a couple hours, just so you know.
That's fine. Someday you'll be here the whole session. Whenever
It's
you move
awkward because
when you're not moving.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just life.
Yeah.
I think that you're the one that wanted the 5-minute break, Garth, and yet you're...
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I was gonna say no water.
Hello, Tango. What are you up to? Where is it?
Gotta stay hydrated.
And thus there was silence amongst the chat.
What up?
No one dared make a peep.
It's your boy.
Not a single thing was said.
Back at it
Breaking down
again.
your Ludo narrative.
It's your boy back at it again. Yo, I'm gonna pose a question. Yo, so in Toy Story, just the universe, like toys come alive, right? What about Legos? Legos are toys. So
I feel that's just Lego movie.
Man.
It's just an offshoot.
I don't know, but I saw a meme that'll ruin your childhood.
I want to see
Dead
it.
on me. I have little childhood anyway, so not much to ruin. Or the parts of it that I still have left are like still relevant. Like Band of Brothers, that was a huge part of my childhood, and for fucking 4th of July, I'm rewatching that shit.
Good idea. Probably shouldn't have been
I
that.
found out apparently I'm gonna be alone in the house, so I'm just gonna fucking buy a steak, cook it while watching Band of Brothers. I'm gonna fucking go all out.
That's an evening.
Yo, come on down, Garth. Nope.
Sure.
Are you ready?
I think I work July 4th.
Here you go.
Haha, sucker. That's fucked up. Ah, yes, I've seen that before, funnily enough.
That's definitely in the recording now. Okay.
Ooh.
The big
Ooh,
oof.
demonetized.
Demonetized.
You think I have
Welcome.
monetization? I have 5 subscribers.
You're getting there. I think you only need 1,000.
Yeah, you just need 995 more. I'll make half of those accounts. and then we can split the other half between the remaining people here in this call. Yourself included.
Shit.
Oh,
What are these notifications?
hang out! Shit! Okay, I'll be right back. Take a round into the living room.
Normal music? Who the fuck are you? Oh. Oh,
Yo, it tripped me
it's a
out.
robot thing.
Like hearing the Skyrim music, because I was like, wait,
Oh,
I
that's
turned Skyrim off.
Hold up.
Yeah, I had to look back over. I was like, wait, hold up.
Oh, I don't. Did Ross Shin want poisons, or is he against it?
No, totally
Hello.
ridiculous.
Cool. Hello.
By the way, I was here for the whole session last week. Just saying.
Uh-huh.
Just
right.
saying.
Likely story. Unless you have some sort of videographic evidence, which you do.
I love that they gave Zenyatta like a Cthulhu-ass skin.
Oh, do you know why?
Why?
Because it was based off the league MVP, Jonak.
Oh, nice.
The dude was a healer who was leading his team in DPS and eliminations a lot of games.
Feels fitting then.
Like, that dude was like the clutchest Zenyatta ever. Like, winning sniper battles versus Widowmakers.
Dude, Zens can be pretty badass.
Dude, he pops off on damage. Like,
I haven't played that
if you
game in
watch-
years, but
If you watch some of Jonak's highlights, you're like, Jesus. Like, the dude is catching tracers and killing them.
Why? Why? How?
Like, that was like one of his biggest things. Like, he won the 1v1 tracer matchup versus Zenyatta, like, that you're not really supposed to win quite frequently.
And he gets it consistently instead.
Yeah, because, like, normally that was, like, the plan. You have your tracer flank to take out Zenyatta, or force the Transcendence. And, like, he was like, nah, I'm just gonna kill him.
Get wrecked.
I return.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jonak is...
I had to wrangle Tango, and
Yeehaw.
when I was walking back, I was thinking Tango Wrangler sounds like a name of a Jaeger from Pacific Rim.
It does?
Like, you got
It'd
Gypsy
be a
Danger, why not
Texan
Tango Wrangler?
Their weapon is a lasso.
Yeah,
giant metal
not gonna
lasso.
lie, you can look at Pacific Rim, see the monsters and the Jaegers from it, and be like, you could downscale that, differentiate the reasoning and logic behind it, and turn it into a monster or an NPC or something like that. Welcome back.
Or you could increase the size. And
Or you could increase the size, and then you guys can fight the Typhoon from Pacific Rim, but it's fucking 3-armed saw blade hands. And literally fucking die if you ever get touched by the damn thing. And also get simultaneously sucked into it because it's so huge and it'd be sort of forming this sort of vacuum at that point, I think. So
I don't know, man.
Why do they need a third person just for
still think-
one arm?
because they're triplets, that's why. They're
but,
triplets
like,
with a connection.
It feels like
And
the
they're like,
guy in the
"Fuck it."
back kind of gets
They're
shafted.
it's from China, so they're like, put more people in it. Why not?
Sure. That's...
More manpower. That's the Chinese way.
Is it China or Japan that has like
I
the
will throw
child law?
endless amounts of my own people at this problem.
They learned from the Russians quite well.
Nah.
okay. I'm actually here now, and my food is...
Hey! Oh, they got delivered faster than expected.
Dope.
Oh.
Yes. Very
Is
happy.
So
Grab
give
it
that
alive.
deliverer... Is he dead?
No tips. Because tips are extortion. Wait, what?
Bradley dead? Bradley!
Uh,
Either you're dead, your mic is muted, or he's still AFK.
I think it's likely he's dead and we should probably just move on.
Yeah, it feels
Do you
bad.
mean that in a serious manner or in a non-serious manner?
Like him being dead? I don't know, man. If someone's out of my sight for a few minutes, I assume they're dead.
Object permanence,
Okay.
what's that?
So does that mean, like, we're all dead because we've never really been in your sight?
No, you're in one sense.
Oh, okay. We're in the audio part of it.
Hmm. Fuck, this is roasting, right?
And
Alright,
I can
everyone try
see
adding
you.
him.
Hmm?
Everyone try adding Bradley. See if he's, like, dead.
Oh, what the...
Or if he's AFK.
Like in the Chat?
Yeah, in chat, in Discord.
Okay.
They'll ping him.
He's probably just on fire.
Hmm.
Because it's the South. And it's summer.
I mean, it's hot here too. I mean, but
Yeah.
even still, though, my AC is like, nah, it's not.
Yeah, you're fine.
Fucking out of what? Goddamn. Leave that shit, Tango. Leave that shit. That's on my hand.
To be fair, it's not bad today.
I just realized, like,
For you, maybe.
god dang it.
What?
I just realized you're Tango and Crash.
Yeah.
Tango down, tango down.
Like, no. There was like an old cop thing that was like Tango and Cash.
I did not know that. I did not know that. But yeah, technically, if we're going by Crash Down as my full name, that means he is Tango Down.
Oh.
Tango.
Alright, buddy.
Hmm.
Find the strings of my shorts. Whatever, I don't care about the strings anyways this time off. Alright, we'll give Bradley like a couple more, and if not, then we actually will assume he's like dead at the table.
Yeah.
In a sleep sense, not in a literally dead sense.
Take a nap.
Alright, I guess we're gonna be soft about it, whatever.
I mean, if you want to go up to where he lives and kill him, like double tap him like John Wick style, then you can be my guest. But
I think this is the point where you have to say that's a joke for legal reasons.
yeah. Philip, it's a joke.
Oh.
You just hear, it's a joke, and then just slamming on the door.
Everyone knows if you're gonna do a crime, you never say you're gonna do it.
This is true. That's true. And if you do a crime, try not to do more than one at a time.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Ah.
Did you burn yourself on your tea?
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
I could tell that tone of pain anywhere. That was me like 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh my god.
So I've been pretty lazy about like shopping for food since my wife's been gone, and I am now making spaghetti casserole.
Man,
Just
when was the last time you did shopping?
Went a couple days ago, but it was only for like
A day.
very little food. I mean, she comes back tomorrow, so I'm not like worried
Okay,
about
yeah,
it.
you're
Yeah,
fine.
not starving. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make it
You're
her
fine.
problem.
Yeah, I feel like I've just been living off of like ready meals and stuff.
That's not healthy,
It's not
but
good.
it's passable.
It's Lasagna's hair is looking very sad.
Samuel is actually, he hit the away part on
Uh-oh.
Discord.
Oh no.
Oh, wait, it went back to green though.
Oh.
Nani?
Nutty.
Is he
Oh
muted?
man,
No, he's not. No.
Nani the
He
fuck?
just- I mean, don't you get like kicked out of chat if you?
If you're idle,
Or
if
AFK
you
for a while?
hit the idle part and you go for a certain amount of time, normally you would, but I don't have an AFK channel designated for this channel, so I could disconnect him manually if I think he's like legitimately like dead, and then he can just sleep without having us, or maybe the disconnect noise will like wake him back up. I don't fucking know.
Oh wait, was he the one who was saying he was tired?
Yes.
I mean, we're all tired, but yes, him more so.
No, he woke up.
Yeah.
20 minutes later, he was in voice chat, and he said he was just dying.
I mean, I say we proceed on without him, and if he
I will disconnect him, so hopefully that'll wake him up. If not, then he can sleep in his chair.
yeah, because like we're gonna lose. We're gonna wait for him so long that we lose. Rebecca.
Calls, yeah.
So, let's get back to it then. Samuel is quiet for the journey, just like Tatum. They're both equally sad about assorted things. So,
But why are there not more Gambesons?
Again, you guys he's devolved so much with you guys. Like
He's been flanderized.
At least
He's been
O gave
flanderized.
him like a sentence instead of just saying Gambison.
Gambison. Anyways, Gambison's aside, in the right tango. He blinked at me. Good enough. So Gambison's aside. You guys get on. It's a familiar style, but larger and a bit more reinforced size, as in the full-on like walls and stuff of a cart. It doesn't have like a roof or anything. It's still open air, quote unquote. But holds 2 horses. You guys are directed to go past the tower, the watchtower Abbott and Philid are at. Although they should be off shift now, so there's probably not them anymore. They fucking expect them to be there like 24/7.
Yes,
Like,
I
every
think
day
we
they-
have a lovely cottage that we can visit for
Oh, they
delicious
live
chili.
there. Yeah.
They don't have a
Yes,
bed
I-
in there.
I like to sleep on the floor, it's fine.
They sleep on the bench.
Oh, yeah,
They exist for our entertainment.
Exactly.
Anyways.
Cruel fucks. Anyways,
Hey, Sandra's a dick, don't you me?
I mean,
So-
why isn't it too nice either? Sorry.
so you guys travel past that into the tree line. It takes you an hour and a half to get there,
Oof.
even on horse. So probably like 3.5 hours just if you were to walk it.
Alright.
So you guys travel out there. At this point, it's you got the medical wing. You visit the medical wing, grabbing Samuel, walking through town. It's probably at this point like 12:30, 1 o'clock,
Okay.
1 p.m.
Okay.
1300.
Ugh.
So although it is there are clouds in the sky, it is not a cloudy day, so the sun is bolting down on you guys because it's summer, and you guys
Wait.
are going further and further away from the sea.
That means that other guy was a liar.
Okay.
He says it shows there are clouds in the sky, not that it's cloudy right now.
Oh.
It was earlier in the day.
But-
There was still some clouds.
No, there are clouds out. No, there are clouds. I'm saying.
Anyways,
I'm just saying it's not a cloudy day. Anyways, so yeah, as you guys eventually bring your wagon into the tree line, you guys get some comfortable shade.
Guys,
from-
look up. I'm sorry.
Go on.
Guys, look at all these fucking trees. Oh my god. Alright, I'm over.
Barry gives you a look.
have you never
Right,
been outside?
right. Never seen a forest. Right.
I've seen parks and shit. But
That's not even close.
The full reality of a forest slams you guys as you guys realize there are no roads that lead out.
This is a big deal for Aminius too, because he grew up in the capital city. So he's
Capital.
kind of like, yeah, capital nerd, gazing around like a dumb tourist at the trees.
yeah, same.
They're so tall.
Meanwhile, the wood elf is
Yeah.
not a. But I was just chilling like this is just
No.
a Tuesday.
It's like the disposable cows.
Yeah, I know.
Aminius kind of like stands close to Wise, like, I'm a little scared.
Yeah, me too. Me too, bro. Me too. I'm heaving
Russian
rough.
would Russian would give a description of the plant he was looking for
pipeweed.
Lexira, Lexeria,
What's area?
maybe Lexeria. Okay, He would,
yeah, Lexari.
he would look out for it himself as well.
Is this your weed plant?
It's pipeweed, thank you very much.
Okay, well, your pipe weed plant then.
Lexari, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Real quick,
Okay, cool.
Russian. Do you want the trophy that we got from the for shit? The trophy of the Animal Spirits Clan. I think you'd probably make the best use of it.
Yeah. Keep it far away from me,
Luke
please.
show.
And I would give him the skull and give like a general description of yeah, it makes a thing charge at people in Berlin.
It does this!
It does this. Don't ask me how the fuck it does that. I have zero idea.
I'll transfer ownership tags those then. Okay. So, I do have to say, you guys are going into literally like uncharted territory.
Hello.
Ooh.
So, it's up to you guys, as in a creative manner, to tell me how you guys hunt down them. Hunt them
Well,
down.
we should be using Uela to scout.
This is a good point, and a good point for Tatum.
Yeah.
Okay.
He would definitely think of that.
Is he good at scouting?
Uela
I
is
guess
just,
I
well, it's a bird's eye view. Is the simple way it is.
Oh, he's got a bow. Gotcha.
Yeah, he's got the owl. I don't know why I said owl like that.
Alright, well.
Freeze, Kango. I'm pointing it right.
Yeah, he can. If he checks on the air, I will check on the ground for tracks or anything.
Can I assist Russian?
How do you do so?
Yeah, so easy. I would look for because the Scorn can have a definite biology, right?
Yes. Their hands are a certain way. Their feet are a certain way. They're around 7 feet tall, 7.5 feet tall on average.
Gotcha. So that would leave a certain amount of indentation in
Oh
any
my
ground.
god, we're not going through this fucking. Okay, fine. Yes. I'm not. We've been through this once. I'm not going through this shit again. Fuck's sake. Yes, fine. Okay, you roll survival with advantage.
My excuse was because they're like taller figures, they probably break through branches more or higher up branches.
Thank you. That's a bit more. That's a bit
general.
less math. That's a bit less math.
Ooh.
Advantage, boy.
Advantage, boys. Roll for Ueda as well. I think Fred has her stats on his sheet.
Possibly.
Let me see.
If he doesn't, then I'm just gonna roll like a fuck. Dang, stop clawing my fucking like.
That
I
should
don't know
get.
what kind of animal is she.
He doesn't know. Okay, I think he just had it up maybe. So I think it's like a +2. I want to say. She don't see shit, Captain. Too much upper canopy. Can't see shit.
Does she have keen hearing and sight though?
God damn it! Fine, I'll open up the fucking monster manual. Back part of it. Go to the index. O for owl, page 333.
Oh yeah, then it definitely has keen hearing and sight.
Let's see. Yeah, it does. Okay, I'll roll again. I guessed wrong. It's a +1, not a +2. Oh wait, no, it's perception +3. Never mind.
Oh.
Still not my
Well,
No garbage. All right. Yep. Thick tree.
above average now, at least.
That being said, did see shit.
So yeah, Ueda doesn't see shit, Captain. We ain't found shit. You, on the other hand, Russian, with the assistance of Sandra, do begin uncovering some tracks that lead. To say deeper into the forest means nothing, because this is all deeper into the forest. But yes, it does lead deeper into the forest. There are. I'll ask this: do you guys ditch your wagon and travel on foot, or do you still travel by wagon? So speed versus stealth.
I would recommend it that we leave the wagon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That just
It'll just
going
get
to unnerve me very much. But okay.
The wagon also provides cover, so.
Why isn't a big fan of what's happening around her? Too much nature.
There is cover versus concealment, and we will be spotted with the wagon.
It feels like it's closing it.
It is. It does, doesn't it? It's very thick. I don't think there'd be so many noises, you know?
Amanius's hair is just getting caught on branches.
I give them like a string to tie their hair back.
Yeah, Bear just shakes his head at this. Is like, God, this is fucking.
See,
Fucking
he's
terrorist.
You dandies.
I might tie my hair
That's
back
the guy
too,
with immensely long hair.
Russian
Am
just
I
looks at
horse
his
gonna
like
get? Oh,
over shoulder length hair.
It's like Conan.
The horses will take care of themselves. We won't be gone for long. And if we are gone for long,
They're
we'll
trying-
probably dead.
They're trying to go back after a certain time.
Precisely.
Are you supposed
As
to
well
like
as-
tie them to a tree branch or some shit like that?
A French parade. Wow. Wow.
Well, that's more than I can do in the fly.
They have magic. It's more than on the fly.
So, you guys, can you guys roll me your stealth?
Oh, how I wish I had passive.
Oh boy.
Oh shit! No, I didn't want to open up Minecraft. Shit.
Yo! Don't
Rough
open
red.
Minecraft, dude. Hold shift, dude. Just hold shift.
That is for
ooh.
Tannum.
Okay, not the best.
Ooh.
And I actually rolled better than him.
This is for Samuel. He does very well. Does Zurich have... He does have heavy armor. That's skin though. So, that's a disadvantage. Hey, it's still better than Sandra.
Yeah, we are not a stealthy squad.
Wait a minute.
Alright, time to bust out the statistical calculator. As if there's a different type of calculator.
I think it's gonna be like 11.
6 plus
If I'm to be
12, plus
completely
20,
honest.
Plus 12, plus 11, plus 17. Divide by 6. 13.116666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666.
Notably.
So yeah, you guys are stealthing on through the place. Trying to, at least. They're pointing at branches getting snapped or getting pulled by assorted armor or hair or whatever. Or horns.
Or jacket or hat.
Yeah.
The point is not to not be seen, but be quiet enough to see them first.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
Definitely not doing that.
And as you guys
I can follow that
are quote-unquote sneaking through the place, you guys come across the sort of a effigy. It's sort of made of sticks and bones. It goes about to like chest height, around neck height at its tallest point. It's basically like a post made of like 3 sticks that are sort of tied together and leaning on top of one another. And then from that branches out the sort of top part is pedestal, and then on that pedestal sits like 4 animal skulls, each a different animal, and they're all pointing in 4 different directions. Yeah, does anyone approach? Anyone look at it?
Yeah, of course.
You go over to it and you sort of look down at it. You're well accustomed to the slaying and hunting of animals and other small creatures. These are all the skulls of such small creatures. Like there's one of a rabbit, one of a small bird, not like a big bird like an owl, like Uila or anything like that. One of a fox, and the last one is one of a what's the term? A lizard. That's what it is.
A reptile.
I was gonna say reptile. I'm like reptile doesn't necessarily mean small. I was like lizard.
Reptile could technically be a dragon.
Technically true. So yeah, one of a small like lizard. Yeah.
So what do you make of it?
Yeah, the post itself goes really high, but the top part is not that big. It's probably like 6 inches by 6 inches. It's not that big.
Are the skulls similar to that horse skull we've got?
The one you have is much it's shiny, it's decorated, it's carved in intricately. These are just they have some carvings on them, on the forehead part of the skull, but other than that, they're nowhere near as decorated.
So these are kind of like crude, shamanic talisman.
Yes.
There might be a way to indicate where each section of the tribe is located.
The only problem we have is we don't have the translation.
Wait a minute, is there stuff written down?
The translation of this skull means this XYZ ABC.
Oh,
It's not direct words.
okay.
Symbolism. That's a better word for it.
Alright, misheard you. Right.
Does anyone
Pick
interact
up
with
a
it? Yeah, pick up a skull or something like
writing
that?
shit down. I don't know.
I
Up to
picked
you
up
guys.
a little lizard skull and flip it around. Well, I see if it's if it has I don't think it will. If it has string or anything or any signs of trapping on it before I move it.
Roll me investigation.
Also, how do you spell effigy?
EFFIGY.
FF.
Learned that word from a combination of Darkest Dungeon and The Forest.
Cool. Also, I am rolling awful today. Besides one.
Yeah,
Oh
sweet.
god, 4.
No string, no nothing, man. You're good.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I trust that.
Well, you as a character don't know that they're shit at investigating.
Yeah.
Yeah. just look at
You as a
the
player could be like,
tree.
God damn it, Garth, but you as a character don't know shit.
Dang it,
You have to be
Liz.
distant.
Yeah, they're gonna pick up the lizard skull. In that case, and be like, oh, this is totally fine.
I'm shooting at Tango. Shooting at a Tango.
Uh,
Anyways,
Which ones are there again?
so
Just
there's
a
a
lizard?
rabbit, a fox, a lizard, and a small bird. I don't know enough about specific small birds to tell you. We'll say a woodpecker, because why not?
Okay. I would have Tanim send Uwila that direction to see if what I'm assuming is she sees
Finish it.
anything that way.
Okay. I will roll for the bird. 2d20 plus 3, drop lowest 1. 15. So yeah, Tanif sends Zuila off in that direction where the bird skull's beak is pointing to see if she sees anything. She does note there's more effigies, and as he sort of watches through her sight. To Sandra that is picking up the lizard skull. Ow! Tango, stop! Call him a fucking liar.
Absolutely nothing happens.
Yeah, absolutely nothing happens. No, that's can't be more opposite of the truth. As you pick up with the skull, the entire thing collapses. So like all the sticks and bones that are sort of tied together, hold it up, just it's like pulling a piece from like a fucking Lego set or something, and then it all just comes undone. It's like that. And then as the branches and bones and everything hit the ground, 4 animals apparate. That of the ones that you just saw, a lizard, a bird, so on and so forth, and they'll sprint off in all opposite directions, leaving this sort of astral, glimmer dust trail behind them. That it doesn't stay; it's just there. It's like an after image of like an engine or not an engine of car lights or something.
Whoa, shite.
Should we chase after them? Or...
That would definitely give away our position more than those things probably already will.
Okay.
Yes, it seems we have their attention now.
Go hide in the bushes?
Well, why don't we let them come to us?
And hide in the bushes?
I agree with the bushes.
Okay.
I like the bushes too.
There's bugs in the bushes.
What
Oh
are
my
the
gosh,
pathways
it's
looking
City
like
Slicker.
that they fled down?
The skulls back when they're on the post were pointed opposite, like sort of cardinal direction. Not necessarily true to north, south, east, west, but in that sort of pattern. They ran along those same directions, so they're all opposite.
Okay.
Does Uila see if they reach another one of the little effigies? Like if they interact with that at all?
Time to roll again, I guess. 22. They do run past other effigies, yes.
Okay, but it doesn't seem to like cause a chain reaction thing or anything.
Not that she sees.
Okay.
Do the 3 of you wizards have any spells you can use to set up an ambush?
Samuel has the alarm spell.
Oh yeah.
That being said, if he wants to ritual cast, that takes time.
Yeah. I mean, I've got one that I can move.
I have web, so I can put that somewhere.
Yeah, most of the spells I've got would be like... Not so much a trap, more like disguising, I guess, or surprise attack, that kind of stuff. I don't know.
Still useful.
Sneaky.
Okay, what is in the direction? Like, are there trees in those directions?
For the purposes of this, and like, if at any point you want to say I take cover, like you're surrounded in a fucking forest. You can get 3/4, if not full cover, anytime.
Okay, yeah, what I would like to do is start, like, pulling, like, briars or, like, broken down trees and, like, creating an arena, essentially, where we can block off the paths and limit the flow in which they can get to us.
Okay.
Solid notion.
Do you want to put web in there to act as a trap?
How long does that last for?
Here.
Up to 1 hour.
Okay.
It's concentration though.
Mm.
That's yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Okay. I'll put. Let's not fucking put goddamn strings in my shorts. First off, let me move you to maps such as this for you to begin drawing stuff. Here, I'll even change the color of it so that it's more offensive to your eyes.
Ah!
Why is that? That is not the color from the. Okay, there you go.
There we go.
So tell me what each one of you is trying to do at any given point. Tanim and Samuel are able to assist you or do their own thing within reason. Same for Varric. But yeah.
God,
what tasks are you guys doing
right now?
Hmm?
I have the worst sense of deja vu right now.
Oh yeah?
How so?
I don't know why.
I
don't know why. Something about this is almost like two members being controlled by Crash. This is like the same thing that happened in the Hunt for the Hag.
Oh yeah, isn't it?
A bit.
That's why I'm like, why is this so familiar? Okay, I would have Tanim and Asveric if they could like block off between the paths, like pull shrubs, brush, anything to like stop people from easily being able to cross through.
Mm.
Okay, so basically making something of a pseudo blockade.
Yeah, and Roshan would find trees near them and try to set up like a deadfall trap.
Oh, deadfall trap. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, time to roll survival for Tanim. Tanim is not helpful. Time to roll survival for Varric.
Varric is not helpful?
Yeah, they're not helpful. Thinking emoji. Yeah, it's not very helpful.
This is gonna
sound like an easy task, but that's fine too.
Could Sandra get the
Varric shrugs like, I don't know what you want from me. I'm a rifleman.
Fair enough. Could Sandra
I'm
get
still...
Varric's
I can dig trenches.
Oh.
Yes, good idea.
Trench digging it is. He busts out a shovel.
Perhaps not towards the way with the bird.
Noted.
I have a thought as well. Sort of similar along lines to like traps and stuff. The only spell I've got that might be useful is like levitate. So I can maybe like, I don't know, grab one of them or something. Or like.
I mean, levitate is a great way to just completely take a melee unit out of the fight.
Yeah.
Like, you are done now.
Sit in your corner.
Mm.
But it only lasts a minute, so prepping it right now wouldn't be the most effective.
I've already got it prepped is the thing.
Gotcha. Well, I was saying if you wanted to use it on like a log or something.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was thinking more like if something does come along, they don't fall into the trap or whatever, I could just quickly grab them.
Oh yeah, totally. That's a great idea.
Dope.
Yeah.
Could Sandra try finding like some kind of like heightened position that's semi-difficult for melee units to reach for her and Varric?
It's all flat out here, my friend. You wanted hilly terrain, you should have picked a different...
Fair enough. What about higher up in trees? Like,
if you want to climb a tree, sure.
Well, can she find like a position that's like, I don't know, approximately 30 feet up?
The trees here don't go that high, mate.
Oh, okay. Perfect. That works.
If you wanted that, you should have gone for the overgrowth.
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to like keep her within range of what she can do.
The trees probably go up like 10 feet on average, maybe some going up to like 16.
Okay.
Keep in mind, if you're shooting from a position, like an elevated position like that, like a fucking tree, like, I will have you make checks to make sure you don't fall off.
Could she attempt to set it up to negate that by, like, tying herself off with rope or something?
The falling off part isn't going to be stopped by the rope. It'll prevent you from hitting the ground, certainly. Also might turn you into a nice pinata, but, you know.
Well,
oh god.
And then you're literally tying yourself onto the fucking branch you're sitting upon.
Yes,
to the point where you're, like, duct taping, like that picture of the guy's duct taped to the roof so he can play upside down. Like, there's a huge difference here. You're trying to make yourself a stable shooting position versus this will help me slow my fall or potentially break my leg. One or the other. Like, there's a difference here you have to establish.
I'd rather go with the stable shooting position.
Well, I'm telling you, that's what you had to tell me. That's your problem, not mine. Because guess what? Gunslingers back in the Wild Wild didn't climb up into a tree and use it as a...
And you ain't no.
If anything, Barrett should be doing that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Barrett's Doc Holiday.
What?
Okay.
He's actually just Doc Holiday. He's a healer / gunner.
Yeah.
Fantastic. As far as like setting up like deadfall traps with the trees.
Do you? There's no such thing as trap maker's tools, right? That's not a tool.
Yeah, I mean, thieves' tools do work as trap tool.
Which you can borrow. You can, yeah, like that would be under the prog. Roll me survival. I think a hunter or survivalist would have some knowledge of how to set up like a deadfall trap for like.
You know, I agree. Would you say knowledge of like masonry would help like give me advantage?
Masonry, like. Not necessarily. Yeah, but like you're not building like a stone structure here. Like there might be some rocks involved in the mechanism, sure, but like it's not masonry, right? Yeah, just roll straight.
Ooh. Okay, not helpful either. You know what? Oh, I have inspiration from last time. May I use that?
If you want, sure. You can catch your inspiration anytime. Ooh. Okay, well that's infinitely better.
It's kind of his plan. If he fails at it, like, not a good look.
Another 20. Oh shit! I just realized. Rebecca, can you roll me 2d20s for Portent? As well, or don't roll them yet. Actually, well, I'm wondering, like, how are you preparing the pocket ace?
Oh man.
Are you gonna roll 3 cards randomly, or are you gonna pick one in specific?
I'll do 3 randomly.
Okay.
I gotta remember how to do that.
So do /roll 1d22. 0 being 1. So the fool being 1. Okay, so you have Wheel of Fortune. Roll that 2 more times. Or not Wheel of Fortune, no, you have the Hermit. Hermit, my bad. So yeah, do that 2 more times. The Hermit, the High Priestess, it's really good, and the Emperor. Now, as a part of the deal you and I have, since you're the person to be holding this, you can give up one of your portent rolls to re-roll one of these if you don't want one of these cards.
I'm gonna hang on to these cards and then I'll roll portent. So roll. What do I roll?
2d20. 2d20.
1 and a 20. 1 and a 20.
2 and a 13. The 2 could be handy.
That 2 is useful. And 13, that's almost a guaranteed hit.
I like that, like, for portent, like, you want either end of the spectrum. Like, either extreme end.
You don't want no basic middle brow roll. Only the low and high brow.
The high ones for yourselves and the low ones for them. So, yeah. Note that you have, again, so we subtract 1 from each of these to get their value. So you have, you know, the Hermit, which is greater invisibility. You have the High Priestess. And you have the Emperor.
Right, okay.
And those, the entire fucking item has its own mechanic for you, so it says the mechanics.
Yeah, I am going to refer to these cards while we continue.
Okay. So, what was happening before we did that? Fucking crap. Russian, you set up your trap like hella good.
Hell yeah. Dr. Moriarty level trap.
Yeah, I will say that since the blockade that Tam and Varric made was so shitty, like it was like complete, that they could reuse it for something else. Like stakes in the trench.
Yeah. Pretty good. Well, I mean, we could use it to surround our wizards potentially too.
Why is this
What?
red? This is not the color I was looking
Why are you wanting to surround the wizards in trenches?
for. Because then it's hard for them to get to you.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like, yeah.
How wide an opening do you want for this trench wall, if any at all?
I mean, basically blocking off like the 4 main areas, like no more than 5 feet. That way, it forces them to come in single file.
Okay, this. Turn.
Dang, it is storming. Yo, I left like probably like a 9-inch tall cup outside. It's
That's
halfway
fine.
full.
Oh, I thought it was like windy. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. You sucks to live where you live, nerd.
That's crazy. Yo, it's actually been raining so much, like all the
Jealous.
like dried out swamp, like ponds are filling up, and it looks like a freaking marsh where I live now.